Hey everyone, hope you're all doing good. So it is the 16th of April 2025. Stock market's not looking too good. NFTs have not been great. 8chain is not doing too bad. Figured we'd just open up OpenSea, Magic Eden, have a little look around, see what's going on in the NFT world. Why would we ever buy these pictures? Why? Why? My name is Ouija Board. You're here with me on Bored of NFTs, and we're going to be taking a look around some websites today and seeing what takes our fancy. We're going to start off here with OpenSea. Okay, let's change this to view all. Hopefully all of you are always keeping the dark mode on and never in light mode. Light mode people should be banished for good. This is dark mode only locations. Okay, I've seen this a couple of days ago. Wow, these are up at 0.5. I think these were minting 2 days ago for 0.1. I think they minted for. I don't even know who the artist is. Not really too sure. It's being released by Daily XYZ. Obviously got quite a few NFT launches. Okay, this isn't doing too bad. So 3,291. I'm guessing it's still minting. Let's go to the overview. These are cute. Love some art. Okay, so they're sold out. 3,291. That's a strange collection size. I am assuming that Infinite Petals, I'm guessing that there was just a timer on this, and when the timer ended, that was however many NFTs were going to be created. So it could have probably been an infinite amount. Wow, these are really nice. I like these. Let's take a closer look up at some of these. Make them slightly larger. So I have been buying a combination of both Ethereum, basically Ethereum NFTs, 8chain NFTs. They are videos. I was not expecting this. $100. These are really cool. Wow. So yeah, I was saying I've been buying a collection of mainly 8chain collections. Been buying some stuff on Ethereum. Maybe next video I will bring up my some of my wallets, so that we can take a look through some of what I've been buying. Some of it's junk, some of it I was just trying to flip, some of it is pieces that I'm going to try and collect and retain. There was actually one NFT that I bought a couple of days ago. It was like a perfect NFT. You guys will laugh at me when you see what it is. It's not exactly the most popular NFT collection right now. I'll show you that one. I'll do another video. But honestly, it was a collection that I wanted for years. There were 3 traits that I had wanted in this collection. There were 3 specific traits that I'd really wanted. And I just never looked through the collection to see if there was a combination of all of them. And I actually saw it the other day, just a little bit above the floor. And I grabbed it. It was not too bad. It was literally, I think it was about 0.4 ETH, 0.44 ETH, something like that. And ETH was down to about 1,800, I think, 1,900. So it was a pretty good deal. These were minting. They minted at 0.5 ETH. Okay, so they're kind of in line. But these are nice. They're interesting. Something a little bit different. Maybe not going to be for everyone, but I'll see how these go. They're around mint price right now. I quite like the ones that have a lot here. So yeah, this is interesting. And go back to the main page for a second and see what else is on. View all. So we're looking at the 24-hour right now. Okay, yeah, these have been doing amazing. Memes by 6529. These have been fantastic. I've only got 3 of these, and funnily enough, just before these 2 whales, I forget their names, but these 2 main whales have been sweeping them all up. And congratulations to those guys. They've both completed 2 entire sets. They're absolutely fantastic. About just before they started sweeping them, I was actually looking, and a lot of ones that you didn't see that were not that common, they kept dropping to the floor, about 0.01. I kept thinking, let me get them, but yeah, I took my time, didn't end up buying them, and missed out. Nakamigos, that's one that I've never ever owned. I know people that have owned these, never owned them. Bored Apes up at around 16.3. Doodles have been trending up slightly, 2.84. Miladies, Sappy Seals. Azuki is down at 2.5. Unreal. Sporto Gremlins, they were bouncing up between 0.5 ETH and about 2 ETH. Those guys are going all over the place. Creeps. Yeah, interesting. Last 24 hours, it pretty much looks like it's all ETH NFTs that are in trending. Let me just switch across real quick to Magic Eden. I do prefer looking at ape chain NFTs on Magic Eden. I do also have a couple of ordinals. Been buying some ordinals recently, and they've been a lot of fun. So let's take a look here, see what's going on. Apes on Ape. Yeah, Smoke That Dank has been doing a good job. 145 ape. These are probably going to skyrocket at some point. These will probably be up over 1,000, 2,000, something like that. They're going to keep working. Trenches on Ape. These guys, I absolutely love what they're doing. G's on Ape, absolutely fantastic. Gobs, really cool. I missed out on these, but they're very nice. Forever Undead. I've not really looked much into them. Looks kind of like a different take on the ETH collection. I'm not sure if they're... don't even know if they are connected. Monkeys are dropping a bit back down. Not a Punks Cult. That has been one of the funnest times in the last year and a half in NFTs, where they created the mining. I bought all kinds of miners. Every time they'd update a new collection to be part of it, I'd buy more miners. I had 3 picks working overtime. It was just so much fun. I really hope that they continue to do what they're doing, and they keep developing ideas for the mine, because those creators, they seem like they've got fantastic ideas. I'm really excited to see where they go. Ape Gang. Yeah, the guy, I think his name's Rado, who had Ape Gang on base. He's really good. OG legend in the Bored Ape community. Yeah, really cool. The ones on base chain went really well. These ones are really cool. I love what he's doing with the wardrobe updates. I think that there's maybe some limitations around what he can and can't do on Ape chain, but I think he's working closely with people. Rillas, that's great. Yeah, I bought a bunch of NFTs yesterday. What was this collection that I bought? Let me see. Goobaloo, same guys. There's not a punk cult. I do have quite a few of these as we're scrolling through. I'll show I'll show the Ape Chain collection as well soon. Pix, Degen, Frostbite. These were the ones. Wasabi Wings. I bought I think 30 of these the other day. 39. Yeah, they're very concentrated right now. It's like 8% own the supply. So Yeah, you need probably around 500 to 1,300 owners. There is one guy who owns so many of these, and he's a mega whale. He's been buying up all kinds of stuff. Very, very interesting 8-chain wallet. If you go to analytics and then take a look at the holders, holder distribution. Yeah, this guy here, I was looking at his wallet today. He's around on X. Tends to just collect stuff from what I can see. You go into items on 8-chain, huge collection. But he just seems to sweep hundreds of projects, hundreds of tokens within a project at a time. Like, he's not going small at all. I mean, you look at just look at what the size of these things. And he's got aliens on 8, 526, endless projects, and he's not listing them. He's buying them up, saving them. Yeah, really cool. 8 punks, 313. I think he's got like a lot of dude rillers, bunch of different things, and he just seems to be a collector, at least at the moment. Maybe at some point he'll start dumping, but seems to me like he's more about holding on to things, maybe waiting for them to go up. Then once they go up, maybe he'll just drop a few, get all his money back. Smart guy. I hope this works out for him. Yeah, he seems to be a good thing for the NFT community. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop it there. This is kind of a bit of a test. I'm going to try and do these, maybe a couple of times a day, maybe, once every day, seeing how this, how it gets responded to. I mean, for me, I'm always looking around, seeing what I can buy, seeing what I can sell. So I figured it'd be nice to have a little community around this as well, and, talk to each other, see what we're each buying. And honestly, I look around every now and again on YouTube to see. I'd love to see people just searching around, looking at the, looking at what's going on. And yeah, I don't see it. So hopefully this is fun. We'll be around later tomorrow. Enjoy, guys. Have a great evening.